Hi everybody, this is the Baseball High, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, Hut, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut. And of course, this is opening day. I need you to hit the like button and of course subscribe. Now, if you're new to this channel, I do all kinds of stuff when it comes to New York Mets. So if you're a big New York Mets fan, this is the channel you want to follow. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're young, old, or indifferent. This is the channel you need to subscribe to. This is the best channel. Now, I would mention that the Mets got rained out on opening day. I was sort of on the bubble about the weather. I thought that they could have gotten the game in. Now, I'm recording this video at 3 o'clock. It has not rained in the last hour and a half. I don't know what it's going to be like around 4 o'clock, but they probably could have gotten that game in on opening day. The one thing that the Cohen family has not gotten right, they've gotten a lot of stuff right. They've not gotten the weather right. They keep screwing that up. That's the one thing they've not gotten right. The Bullpens, all the stuff they messed up, when it came to getting the weather right, they were always spot on. What we're going to talk about in this video is the Mets roster. The 26-man roster is now set. Now, as you know, JD Martinez is not here. He'll be in minor leagues getting his at-bats over the next 10 to 15 days to see when he is ready to contribute. But the Mets released their opening day roster. So we're going to start the catchers. Obviously, the big boy at the top, behind the plate for most games, is the young catcher for the Mets, 22-year-old Francisco Alvarez. What do we expect out of him? Most important thing he needs to do is improve the defense, throw runners out. His offense is going to be there. Now, last year, 25 home runs and 63 RBIs. I expect his batting average to go up. I expect all these numbers to go up. I'm not going to say he's going to be the MVP of this team. I'm not going to do that, but his numbers will improve. But the main thing he has to do is throw runners out and call a good game. The backup catcher is Omar Narvaez. We'll see what happens with him. The infielders. Obviously, first baseman is Pete Alonso. He's a free agent after the year. I expect a big year from Pete. Playing second base, we got Jeff McNeil. Obviously, he won the batting title 2 years ago. He had a down year last year, I think partially because of the injury to his left elbow, as well as the fact that he's putting pressure on himself as a guy that got a big contract the previous offseason. Francisco Lindor is back. He's the fourth Met to ever have a 30-30 season, along with David Wright, Howard Johnson, and Darryl Strawberry. He had a huge year. Then we have at third base, which was a surprise to a lot of people. The Mets going down this route to begin the year, and that's Brett Beatty. Hopefully he does a better job this time around. And then for the bench, we got Joey Wendell, who was an all-star, I guess, in 2021 for the Rays. He did not have a good year last year for the Marlins, but he's been a very good player off a bench. Then, in a surprise move that was kind of surprising, Zach Short made the team over Mark Vientos. A lot of people were very upset that Vientos didn't make the team. Zach Short is the last guy on the infield, the last guy on the bench. Then for the outfielders, we have Starlin Marte coming back. Hopefully he bounces back. I don't know how much he's going to play. I don't know what we're going to get out of him. If we get something out of him, Mets will be it'll be a very interesting offense. Brandon Nimmo, obviously he's going to be playing left field this year. He had a good year last year and a very good year the year before. Harrison Bader is going to be the center fielder here. He's a terrific former Gold Glove center fielder. He's terrific in center field. Tyrone Taylor is like the fourth guy off the bench, the fourth outfielder on this Mets team. He's a guy that's got some power. He's a good defensive outfielder. They brought him over in the trade with the Brewers back in December. Then DJ Stewart, he was really the last man that was on this team. He was on the bubble the last few days. The Mets were looking to see if they could pick up somebody a little bit better than him. And the reason is because he's got options. In all likelihood, he'll get the bulk of the at-bats against in the DH spot over the next next week and a half until JD Martinez comes in here to take over that spot. Now, he had a good August last year, which is a big reason why he made this team this year, because he didn't have a good spring. The starting rotation, obviously you don't have Cody Senga in there, but at the top of it, you got Jose Quintana, who pitched really well in the second half of the Mets. Luis Severino coming over from the Yankees. If he's healthy, he will be good. If he's not healthy, he's not going to pitch. Sean Manaea, who's pitched a lot. He's been sort of an innings eater. He's number 3 starter on this team. I'm interested to see how he pitches, especially since he got that big haircut and he shaved himself. It looks good. Adrian Hauser, he's really my concern in the Mets rotation because he's only really started 20 games, each of the last few years. He's not really a 5th starter. He's sort of like a 6th, 7th starter and a fill-in guy. So I'm a little concerned by him long term. Tyler McGill made the team. He pitched the best out of the guys that were there, along with Jose Butto, and he will be the 5th starter. I believe he's going to have a very good month of April, and he's had very good months of April in his career. Now the bullpen, which is the Mets' biggest strength on this team, obviously with Edwin Diaz returning, the trumpets are going to be blasting there at Citi Field again, and it's going to be very exciting to see him back out there, and his leadership was missed inside that Mets clubhouse last year. That was an obvious thing. Adam Ottavino is back. Drew Smith is back. Brooks Raley's back in the bullpen. Mets are bringing a whole bunch of new guys in here. Michael Tonkin has been bouncing around all over the place. Jorge Lopez, they signed to a deal, and he pitched for the Marlins last year, I believe. Jake Diekman, they signed to a contract. He's here. He's the second lefty in the Met bullpen. And Johan Ramirez. Couple of things. Sean Reeve Foley there was hope that he was going to make this roster. He did not make it. He's on the injured list, I guess, with some kind of bicep injury that he's picked up over the last couple of days. Max Kranick is on the injured list. David Peterson is on the 60-day IL, and Ryan Mauricio is on the 60-day IL. So this is your Mets roster for this year, at least to begin the year. And as I finish this video, I hear the rain falling. So I guess your host wasn't right about the rain. Maybe they got it right. Who knows? I'll take the L. Hopefully the Mets don't take the L. Well, they don't take the L normally on opening day. Just a couple of things. I will not be with you on Friday to talk about the Mets. I'm working. I got to work a little bit later than I normally do. So I won't be here to do any videos before or after. And I'll record something later. But just so you know. But if you love this channel, please give me a donation, do a super thanks, or join a membership. It's a flat rate, very, very simple. And it helps the channel out, expands the channel. YouTube wants to make money. And they encourage us to ask you to join all these different memberships. And please, I hope that you do that. Thank you for watching this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.